Good morning, Vinyl community. Happy Sunday. It's me, JC. This weekend was the grand opening of Purchase Street Records in their new location. Now, Roger's old location, it was a small store, and many of you probably heard me say that I go into the basement. The basement was the overstock, and he actually had overstock that bled out into his house also, because he would buy albums and record collections and just not have the ability to put them out. So he expanded the store to a much larger location, and hopefully you're seeing these photos so you can get an idea of its new venue. I recommend everybody go follow Roger on Purchase Street Records Instagram. You can tell him that JC sent you. I have some videos up there where I pick an album, I put it on the wall, and as it sells, I pick something else. So it's pretty rad. And I spent a ton of money. I'm going to show you just such fantastic finds. I have 3 really rare records that I'm going to save towards the end that he pulled out of obscurity and I snatched up right away. So first I did purchase some albums that I already owned for hype stickers, and I gave my son the originals. I'll show you those. One is Billy Joel, The Bridge. So I already own this album. It's a great one, but I wanted that hype. So there you go. Very cool. I did buy a Huey Lewis and the News because it had a different hype than the one I owned. So there you go. There's the new hype. There's the old hype. And you can see also that the flesh tone of Huey is dramatically different if you compare the two. But very cool. So even though I already owned it, I picked it up. And then I saw that he had an OG pressing of the Cars with the hype. This is on the original Elektra label. This is an album that pretty much in Massachusetts you're handed at birth. It's just it's like a greatest hits. I mean, most of you probably know this album. So I gave my son Carter the original of those. So now I have a copy with the hype. Okay, so let's dive into the stuff that I didn't already own. One is this Wasp album. Now, this is one of their later albums. I think it's called Galagatha. It's a double LP. So I am going to see Wasp live in concert with custom labels. So I figured I would dive into some of their newer material. I really stopped buying their new material after the 90s. So I probably need to really go back and check it out. But yeah, cool. I got a couple of soundtracks. These were in the $2 bin. He now has a $2 bin. I got Spies Like Us. And I got The Secret of My Success. And the crazy thing about The Secret of My Success is it has a hype sticker on the back of the album, which is really crazy. So just 2 random soundtracks for $2 each. Also in the $2 bin, I got an early pressing of Joe Pass for Django on Pacific Jazz. I have the tone code of this, and it is amazing. But I saw the early pressing for $2, so I snatched it up. Pretty good shape. It does have a little bit of ring wear on that cover. Then I picked up the reissue 45 RPM of Odin. The singer of Odin is the singer of the band Lost Boys. They have an album, Lost Boys, Lost and Found. If you ever find that album, guys, take my word for it. It is amazing. And Aaron speaks so highly of Odin. Just early 80s glam metal, hair metal, whatever you want to call it. I spun it once. It sounds awesome. So thank you, Aaron, for the recommendation. I got Vixen's live album, Live Fire. So Roger ended up getting a large amount of albums from Rat Pack Records. So if you're looking for something from Rat Pack Records that's out of stock on their website, hit Roger up on Instagram and he can let you know if he has it. So he bought a large collection, which is really cool. So this is a live album from Vixen. I have not spun it yet, so I'll let you know. I got a sealed copy of Billy Joel Songs from the Attic, which also has this awesome hype. I'm afraid to open it because it's so old that hopefully it's not warped. You know, you never know with a sealed album. But for the time being, I'll just keep it sealed. Very, very cool. I'm almost at the Grails. I got the Phil Lynott album. This is also still sealed from Record Store Day of this year. So very cool. Okay, here we go. Here are the 3 records. Extremely hard to find. First one, Billy Squier. And this is Creatures of Habit. This is his early 90s album. So by then it was all CDs. So to find this one in the wild was pretty cool, and it's on the Capitol Rainbow label. So I snatched that up, and then here comes the 2 big ones. Elton John, Bernie Taupin, 2 Rooms. So this here, I love this compilation. It took me forever to find this on CD, and now I have it on vinyl. It's got George Michael doing Tonight. He does the best version of Tonight. It's got Sinead O'Connor doing Sacrifice. It's got Phil Collins, Joe Cocker, Eric Clapton, Kate Bush, John Bon Jovi. It is an awesome double album, not live, compilation. It's so good on the Polydor label. Awesome. And then lastly, John Bon Jovi, Young Guns 2. I've never seen this out in the wild. It had the original insert. It's got custom labels. This had a big hit, Blaze of Glory. As you guys know, I am not the biggest Bon Jovi fan, but I do love that song, Blaze of Glory. So super excited to find it. All right, guys, that was my vinyl finds from Purchase Street Records grand opening. We're going to do an in-depth video where I show you more of the store later. And tomorrow I will do Coming Soon. Peace, rock out. Love you guys. Bye.